Yo, what's good? It's your guy, Bread Truck Wheel, back with another video. I hustle. Hold up. I hustle. I hustle. Anyways, this video right here gonna be about, I was watching, I ain't ashamed to say who I watch. Some people like, oh, I don't want to watch videos on YouTube. I don't watch nobody else. Anywho, I was watching Trucker Brown video live feed. I don't know if it was today or 2 days ago, whatever. They were talking about, I'm the original OTR king, shit like that. You ain't really running the road, you ain't getting no money, you ain't standing out at least 6 weeks, you ain't getting no bag. You know what I'm saying? I kind of understand where you're coming from, or where he's coming from. I am not talking directly to him, but I understand where he's coming from with that. But that mindset right there, that's like a company driver mindset. If you ain't out 6 weeks at a time, blah, 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 blah. But right now, since the rates are, ain't so high and whatever, it's still some good lows out there, but the rates ain't as, as high as they were early last year. Because last year I was running the boards, getting the bag. But he was saying, that, but to me, that's a company driver mindset. When I was a company driver, I stayed out 6 to 8 weeks at a time. I stayed out 3 months at a time, sometimes, just to stack my bread up, because you only, as a company driver, you only getting like anywhere between what, 700 to 1,200 a week. I was averaging about 800-900 on a good week. I make 1,200, you know what I'm saying, $1,000 here and there, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, as a company driver and shit like that. But like I said, that's a company driver mindset. If he was talking about, another thing too, like, man, people trying to go home all the time, so they can get that sweet meat, da. You got that soft thigh meat and all that bullshit, blase. I understand to a certain point where you're coming from, but I don't necessarily agree that you have to, stay out 6 weeks at a time to make money. I don't agree either. Well, some guys were talking about they make X amount of money a week. In the live feed, so I make $2,000 a week and I'm home every night. And they was like, oh, that's oil people, they in the oil field doing that. If you live out in Midland, because I knew somebody that actually lived out in Midland, and they was making $1,800, $2,000 a week, and they lived out there, they had a house out there, so that was gravy for them. They can bounce around oil field jobs and make all kind of stupid money out there. That's them. Everybody's situation ain't set up like that, But me, well, with the race being like they are, you probably do have to stay out a little longer to, to make that money, But it all depends on what suits you, and you gotta find what work for you and find what lanes work for you and shit like that. Me, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna say, well, when you buy your own truck, the goal is to work smarter, not harder. Your goal is to not be all over the motherfucking country. You buy your own truck or you lease your own truck and do what you gotta do. And basically, you buy your own truck so you can get home more. You're in control. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in control. That's why you get your own truck, so you can control your destination and you pick your own loads and shit like that. From my understanding, where Trucker Brown is, he don't pick his loads. He get dispatched and he pick and choose if he like the load, take it, whatever. With that, working somewhere like that, yeah, you kind of got to stay out. You can't be going home, unless the routes just run you across home a lot. I see Party Hard over here, where he getting home pretty often. That's what's up to him. Kudos to him for finding what worked for him. But last year, 2018, this is my testimony. This is how you can't listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your thing, get your feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just can't listen. You gotta do your own thing and figure out what worked for you. Like I said, last year when I was with Landstar, 2018, between January and July, I'm gonna tell y'all this. True story, real shit. You can go look at my Landstar numbers video. But let me tell you, when I first got with Landstar, it was 2017, between July and August 2017. And I was gone. When I first signed on with them, boom, hit the road. I was running. I was gone away from home for like 2 months straight. Boom, 2 months, boom. Stacked my bread back up from buying my truck, because I had to put 10 bands down because my credit was bad. Whatever. Credit 600 plus right now. Gucci. But anyways, but last year, let me get back to the point to being home, how you want to be home. Last year, it all depends on, how the market looking. Last year, between January and July, I was home every weekend. I shit you not, home every fucking weekend. Every weekend. And you know what? I was getting the bag. I was getting the heavy bag. I was getting the stupid bag. And I'm not lying. Like, you can go look at the Landstar numbers video that I got. I stopped posting my numbers and shit like that. But consistently, home every day. Not every day. Home every weekend. I was home 2-3 days every week, and I was bringing home anywhere between $3,700 to $4,700 a week. That's after fuel, after everything. I was taking that home, putting that in my pocket. I shit you not, I was doing it. So people talking about you got to be out and whoop, man. Like I said, do your thing, find out what works for you, because everything ain't for everybody. Some people got to stick to that company driver mindset and stay out to feel like they got to stay out to stack up. But if you're in the right situation, you can make all kind of money and be home every weekend. Every weekend. But, and some people, that they want to go home. They're young, you know what I'm saying? They want to go, dive in something. I don't blame them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't blame them. Some people, they still want to party. They still want to, they ain't focused on the future. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm focused on the future. Even though I was home every weekend, like, I'm stacking my money. I'm accomplishing goals. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing other things, other ventures and stuff like that. I'm fucking around with stock. I'm fucking around with cars in the auction and shit like that. Matter of fact, I sold two cars. I sold 2 of my vehicles. I'm trying to sell a third one. I'll probably sell it sometime this year. It's a Yukon. I'm gonna sell it sometime this year. I ain't look but anywho, man, like I said, you gotta find out what works for you. You can't listen to everybody, man. Everybody's story is not your story. So the things that other people go through, you may not have to go through, you may not have to experience. There's some people that make $1,500, $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 a week, and they home every night. They busting their ass. Like, local, don't get me wrong, like, if you want to be home every day, a local driver, like, you gonna bust your ass. Like, that's real shit. You gonna bust your ass. It ain't too many local jobs. I'm gonna tell you from experience, it ain't too many local jobs where you ain't gonna have to put your hands on something. As being a local truck driver, you gotta put your hands on something. You gotta get your hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of local jobs gonna be like in the live feed, and it was real shit. It's gonna be the McLean's, it's gonna be the port. And I never advise anybody to go work in the port. I'm gonna tell you why. Number one reason: don't do the port. And don't go work locally for somebody with raggedy ass equipment doing flatbed or running out the port, because the port, they have a lot of raggedy ass chassis trailers and shit like that. And if you run it locally and shit like that with or a so many mile radius, and DOT be looking for them, because a lot of them be overweight, and a lot of them they fucking trailers be raggedy as fuck. A lot of their trucks be raggedy as fuck. And what's gonna happen? You're gonna rack up tickets. They're gonna be doing inspections. And what happened when you rack up tickets? You get points on your license. And then once you try to leave that company and you know what I'm saying, go somewhere else, you're like, damn, why they won't hire me? Shit. All them goddamn violations you got for driving a raggedy ass piece of shit ass trailer around the city. But you're gonna have to do shit like that. You're gonna have to do stuff like McLean. Stuff like US Express got the Walmart accounts and stuff like that, locally doing that. They just delivering stuff to stores, and man, you're gonna have to put your hands on something locally. Well, Pepsi, you do shit like that. I take my head off to boys working at Pepsi and the Budweiser and all that stuff, because I did it for like 3-4 months. when I was local. I did that locally, and the money was straight. It was straight. I was making anywhere between $700 to $900 a week, but I had to be at the job at like fucking 5 in the morning. So it was like, and we had to leave out the gate like around 6. Get to our first stop around 7. That's when the little local stores be open and stuff like that. That ain't no joke, man. Like, I had to get up early as hell. Then I stayed like 45 minutes away from the distribution center I worked at. It's a headache, man. Like, locally, it's just a lot. It's a lot that come with being local. You can't stack your money as fast as you can being OTR. You can't stack your money as fast as you can being an owner operator, buying your own truck, or leasing, I guess. I don't know. I never leased a truck. I don't know how much money lease drivers make. I'm assuming they make okay money, some of them. That's, that know what they're doing, I guess. But yeah, man, you can be home every weekend if you want to, man. Like, don't let nobody discourage you, man. Like, don't let Trucker Brown discourage you, man. Like, yeah, Trucker Brown, don't be out here discouraging people, man. Tell them they ain't no real king of the road and the original, interstate driver, like, let them boys make it, man. Let them boys do their thing, man. Everybody got their own lane. At the end of the day, people gonna do what the fuck they want to do regardless, no matter what, the next man talking about. So yeah, man, that's my insight on that. You can be home every weekend and make good money. You just gotta find out what work for you, what you good with, what you comfortable with. Do you want to live an average life, or do you want to live above average? Do you want to be comfortable? Do you want to, what you trying to have? What's your goals? What you looking for? It's all about what works for you and what are your goals. You know what I'm saying? If your goal is to be home every day and make $800 a week, and that's good for you, that's good for you. You know what I'm saying? But understand, if you want to live an abundant life, understand an abundant life comes with sacrifice. So that's my insight on that. It's your boy Bread Truck Will, man. I'm out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.